Hey Gemini, welcome to Good Witch Intuitive Tarot. This is going to be your reading for the month of September. This is for the entire month of September. It could resonate now, it could resonate later, or at any other date that you're guided to see it. It's for Gemini. It's for anyone with Gemini placements or anyone else who's guided to see the Gemini reading for whatever reason they're guided here. What do we need to know? Spirit and angels. Okay, something. There we go. Peace card. That's very Geminian. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What else do we need to know here? Gemini reading. Okay. Wow, that's a lot, but let's see what they are. Okay, we got peace. We got come to the edge, between worlds, and deep knowing. Wow. So that's pretty, actually, that's pretty cool. So you know there's peace somewhere for you, and it's going to cause for you to come to the edge. This is like the Fool, to take a leap of faith. You have a very deep knowing about this, so you already know this. So peace and deep knowing feel like they're almost the same energy to me for some reason. Even look at the two cards look alike. They have the same colors. So deep knowing, something about peace, that if you take a risk on something, you'll take the leap, and it'll take you from the darkness into the light, into the colorful new world. So really nice. So this is something that you're being called to do intuitively. You know you need to do this. I'm not sure what it is, but it's very cool sounding, whatever it is. Let's get into it. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good for Gemini. What do we need to know about this Gemini reading for anyone with Gemini placements or anyone else who's guided to see the Gemini reading for whatever reason they're guided here? It could resonate now or later or at any other date that anyone is guided to see it. Gemini reading. Gemini reading, September 2022 for anyone who's guided. One more shuffle. Gemini reading. Oh, I'm so sorry. This is the vice versa tarot. I forgot to say that. So the side we see will be the side we read. There's a different perspective on each side. This was the wisdom of the oracle here that we were using. And we're going to be using the Green Witch Tarot to clarify. Okay, so Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good for Gemini. What do we need to know about this reading? Okay, well, that's way too many. Just one or two at a time. So that could be your energy there as the King of Swords, or you can be dealing with an Aquarius or a Libra or another Gemini. What do we need to know about this Gemini reading for anyone who's guided to see it whenever they're guided to see it? Gemini reading. Okay. The Three of Pentacles. So you got the King of Swords reversed, you got the Three of Pentacles, and you got the Two of Cups. What else do we need to know? So this looks to me, honestly, as if you've cut out a third party situation and it's down to two. So, or you could have left two of them behind. I don't know yet. We'll see when we start clarifying. What else do we need to know here? Just one or two at a time for Gemini. One or two at a time. Eight of Swords, that almost came out a second ago. And you're free. That's the free side of the, whoa, of the Eight of Swords. Just one or two, please. One or two. Okay. All right. One more. One more for Gemini. Okay, absolutely. So, well, whatever you're doing, it's to put an end to something. And you have a deep knowing that you're supposed to do this. So, we have here the end of something here with the Death card. So, the end of something, transforming something is going to take you into this new, it's going to take you into this it's going to allow you to close an old cycle. Like this is the graduation day, which takes you into the new cycle. So, but you are looking really closely or intently at this. With the Hermit here, you see something and you're really shining the light on something. You're trying to get really clear on something. You could be really, have been really up in your head about this, and like it's like you see it now. You're going to free yourself from this, whatever it is. You couldn't see it before, but you've taken the time to really look at it and see how she's like, she's easily can get out of this. She's got the sword of truth right there behind her. She's tied very loosely. There's no swords around her. She is not blindfolded. And the eagle signifies this freedom. The freedom she didn't have before, she has now. She, he, they, right? So I feel there's something coming to an end. You're cutting something out, and that's what I felt as soon as I saw this. Look at this King of Swords. He's like, no way am I dealing with this. Crack of lightning. The scythe is right there, and you are turning your back on something. I feel it's third party related. Or it has something to do with a partnership in some way. But what I really feel is that you being on your own, see how you end up on your own. Like you're not working with anybody right now, but look at all the growth you have from being on your own. Now, keep in mind, this could be you and someone else or just you. Whatever it is, it's you have decided to free yourself from something so that you can end the cycle, and you intuitively knew you needed to end this. Okay, let's find out. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good? What do we need to know? Gemini reading. What do we need to know about it? Gemini reading. This is a transformation for sure, and it's the death of the old and the birth of the new. I mean, one of the first cards you had here was Come to the Edge. That is the Fool for me. That the Fool is, you know, the zero card in tarot. It's the first card. It's a brand new beginning, and you're teetering right now. You're teetering between worlds. So as soon as you take that leap of faith, you go through this portal and you end an old cycle and you begin a new one. You put an end to something and you take the risk on a new beginning. Really awesome. So what do we need to know here about this Gemini reading? What's most important? What do we need to know about it? Gemini September reading. All right, let's do it. What do we need to know here about the King of Swords for this Gemini reading? What do we need to know about the King of Swords? King of Swords could be king, queen, could be feminine, masculine, non-binary. Okay, and look at that. We got the Eight of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune as a challenge on top of the King of Swords. Now remember, you were stuck, now you're not, because you have gone within about this and you intuitively know you've been doing all this internal work that is giving you all this. You're tapping into your intuition, you're connecting with your guides, and now you know what you didn't know before that kept you stuck is that you're supposed to turn the wheel. And this has been the challenge, the ability for you to know that you need to turn the wheel because you were being kept in the dark before. Now, why were you being kept in the dark? I don't really know. It could have been that you just needed this time. You needed to go within and really you needed some downtime on your own, away from everyone else, on your own, so that you can tap into your intuition and get this information that you needed. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles here. What about it? Three of Pentacles. Okay. Queen of Swords reverse. That's your energy as well as a Gemini. So this, again, cutting out, severing ties with other people, working on your own. Tell me about the Two of Cups here. What about the Two of Cups? You know, you either cut out one or you cut out both. Tell me about the Two of Cups here. Well, okay, I didn't. That's way too many. Come on. All right, just one or two. Two of Cups. What do we need to know? Two of Cups. The Death card again. And again, it is putting a stop to something, transforming something, death of old, birth of new. And yeah, so like you're here and you're watching two people walk away, okay? But this is important that I feel like you did this on purpose. Like you did this, you cut people out because you knew that this was where your peace comes from. You knew that if you came to the edge, you'd go into a brand new cycle. You knew that. And this is why you went within to do this. All right, so let's take a little peek at this. I want to know more about the Eight of Swords. What do we need to know about the Eight of Swords here for Gemini? What about the Eight of Swords? Just one or two. Eight of Swords, please. What do we need to know? Eight of Swords. Okay, there we go. Absolutely. Absolutely. So you have the Six of Pentacles, and you have again the Holly King, they call him in this deck, but it's the same Hermit that goes within to look at this. And you're looking at something, and what are you looking at? These two flipped over as well. You're looking at getting balance. And look how there's three, and to you, three is not balanced, right? It is the Six of Pentacles, but it talks about a balance. And why? Because something's going on. Seven of Athens reversed, and the Two of Pentacles. Right here, we have someone. Now, you might be really quiet about your decision. You might be quietly severing ties and not really saying anything, or you're well aware that somebody is doing something shady behind your back. This means you know about it, which is part of why you decided to sever this tie with these people. All right, this has to do with, was that the Eight of Swords? Okay, this is why you're severing the tie. You see something that, or you know something. You know that balance comes when you sever this tie. You do know that once you stop whatever it is you're doing, and you could be juggling, you could be doing this behind somebody's back. I mean, I have to be honest with you, but you have a deep knowing. You could know that someone's doing this behind your back, and you have this deep knowing. But whatever it is that you know of, or you feel like you know of, or that you are intuitively knowing you need to sever ties with, that's the thing that's going to, you severing the tie and realizing it is what brings you this balance, this thing that you really want. You're well aware that your balance comes in when you sever some kind of tie or stop something. It's something that needs to be stopped. Something that needs to be, I feel like it's a third party, or it's or something, not always does third party mean something romantic, but it could mean some other kind of third party, some other kind of interference. Tell me about the Hermit here, because the Hermit really is shining the light on the situation. Tell me about the Hermit. And you've gotten the Hermit twice. And yeah, you make your decision. The Seven of Chalices, and you've got your clarity. Remember, the Hermit goes within to get clarity, and we know that you're getting it because we have Hermit reversed, and you're making a decision. So your decision and your clarity allows you to move forward. Chariot, beautiful, really beautiful. These are big energies coming through for you. So whatever you see or whatever you come to terms with allows you to make a decision, which helps you move forward and right into this. That Chariot's going to go right into that new. It's the death of the old, the birth of the new coming right at you. Death of the old, birth of the new. It's everywhere. All right, tell me about this world. And you know this is the thing you need to do, to come to the edge, to do something different, to create a new opportunity, a brand new cycle. Tell me about this, the world. What do we need to know, Gemini? The world. Healing. Four of Swords. You know that the new cycle is what's going to help you really heal from this, whatever you were going through here or dealing with. Tell me about the world. One more, the world. I feel like somebody put you in a third party, or you agreed to a third party or something. And this is something that you are now sorry that you agreed to, and you're moving towards peace with the Six of Swords here. Five of Wands. There was some kind of you could have been dealing with drama and third parties, or you could have agreed, but this ended up being a lot of drama, and you needed to heal, and now you're moving towards peace. And you've got 4, 5, 6 right there. You're moving towards peace and away from this. There's some kind of very deep knowing. You've been doing a lot of internal work, going within, meditating, whatever you've been doing. You're well aware that peace will come when you come to the edge and walk through the old portal and into the new one. And so this is so necessary for you. Yeah, it's like you know that your ship's on the other side of that portal. Like, I've been calling in my ship, but I know I can't even get on it unless I actually follow through. Six of Swords is a peace card for me, by the way, right there. And you're going to make this decision to go get your peace. Go get on your ship, go get in your boat, and go to peace. Very simple reading, Gemini. I mean, it's just like very simple. You didn't know before, now you know, because you've done a lot of internal introspection. I feel like you are cutting out somebody. You could be cutting out two somebodies. I'm not sure how many people it is you're cutting out, but whatever it is, you're doing it for the highest good. You're doing it because you're well aware that you're going to find peace and happiness on the other side of all this, but you've got to bust free. And the chariot really does bust free, and like the chariot wins, you know. And this decision that you're making all over this reading is you making a decision to do this. Anyway, I hope that this helps you in some way. Let me grab you a couple of angel cards because I forgot to grab them for one sign. I don't know. And it was like the fastest reading and I forgot to grab them. I realized it later that they never got angel cards. It happens. Sorry, guys, whoever that, whatever sign that was for. Angels, what do we need to know here? Okay, well, that was a lot. I didn't plan on all of that. I'm going to put all these back, and I'm just going to grab one more because I didn't see all those. They were face down. Okay, courage, birth, and support. Wow, beautiful. So keep in mind, so you've got brand new and courage. So the courage to go through the portal and into the brand new. You've got support here. So maybe this is somebody new on the other side that you don't know about yet. See how it's like in the dark? You're going to leave something behind that maybe a third party or maybe a work situation or maybe something you're going to leave behind, and there's support on the other side. But you have to have the courage to follow through and go into the new. It's beautiful. You will. You'll do this. I can see that you're well aware. You've been doing this internal work and you're well aware that this is the thing you need to do for yourself, and you're going to do it for yourself. Anyway, Gemini, please do comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. Don't forget, if you're seeing this, this is your monthly readings. This means that your weekly readings went out yesterday because I'm flip-flopping the days because it's late at night and I'm still working on these. So I'm well aware that they're not going to be done by tomorrow. Not all of them. So I'm going to flip-flop the days and I'm going to put the weeklies out on Saturday instead of Sunday. And then we'll have our monthlies out on Sunday. So if you're seeing this right now, you guys will know, or I'm telling you right now, that your weeklies went out yesterday, and I know everybody waits for those, so I'm giving you the heads up that they went out a day early so that I can finish these. So enjoy them all, you guys. You also have a weekend reading and several other readings out there that you guys could be enjoying. In fact, there's many readings on my channel you could enjoy. Thank you guys so much for joining. Don't forget to hit the like. It helps the channel. And please do comment down below. I'd love to know what this is that you're doing because it's definitely the best move for you. Smart move. All right, guys. Talk to you soon. Bye.